Well, down in old South Fork, Kentucky, there lives a man everybody knows. Spends his days in a muddy haze, tangled in the cattail poles, working on an ancient bottle in the shade of a yellow pine. Just a river full on a good old mountain wine. Takes a 410 out for hunting, sometimes he paddles far. Might even bring out his old six-string, hammer that CCR. And if it don't feel right for picking, he might dance in the kudzu vine. Just a river full on a good old mountain wine. Just a river full on a good old mountain wine. Shooting at the moon and squalling like a mountain lion. And if you can hear him all the way to Jackson, past the Wolf Creek line. Just a river full of good old mountain wine. Just a river full of good old mountain wine. Well, howdy there, pluckers. Iversall back with you again for hopefully another interesting lesson. Good old country style song, this one. From a gentleman called Ian Noe, N-O-E, and the song's called River Fool. Okay, standard tuning, but I do have a capo on the first fret. Puts us into the same key that Ian Noe plays this song, which is basically, for a key, it's actually C sharp. Okay, but the chords involved are like C, F, G and A minor. Okay. Right then, boys and girls, let's get to it then. So the intro, which is probably the hardest part of the song, okay, so it goes something like this. Now we're off into the singing on the first verse, okay. So what am I doing there? So I'm starting off with a C with G in the bass, or what I call a four-fingered C chord, okay. So it's a standard C chord, but this third finger goes up to the bottom E string, third fret, and the pinky takes over on the fifth string, third fret. Okay, that's C with G in the bass, or I call a four-fingered C chord. Okay, so what we need to do here for an intro is we play the bottom E string, sixth string, we play the fifth string, and back to the sixth string. Okay, first three notes there. Then what we do is to lift up the second finger and just play the open fourth string, and then go back to the bottom E string, third fret. So you got that? Right, so it's right. Then what we do is we, keeping the chord shape, is we play the fourth string downwards and we hammer into that second fret on the fourth string with that second finger. Right? So strike the chord with the lifted up finger and hammer in to the second fret, fourth string. So now you've got this. Slowly. Okay, that's right. Then we've got to do a little run. Very simple. Fourth string, D string, third fret, second fret to open. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, got that? Slowly. Straight away, as soon as you've played that D, open D string, form a G chord. I'm playing it like that, you could play it like that, but I I think it's easier to play it like that, okay? And you strum the chord from the bottom E string, sort of. So you got, okay. Then open up the A string, right? So it's, and then to the second fret on the 5th string, and then to the C chord again with G in the bass. Play the root note, the 5th, 3rd on the 5th, strum. So it's, alright, so you got that. After that little run, 3rd on the 4th, 2nd on the 4th, open 4th, strum the G chord, open A string, 2nd on the A, 3rd fret on the A string, strum the C chord, then play the bottom E string, then the 5th string, then the 6th string, and that's the standard sort of country sort of feel strum. It's 5th string strum, 6th string strum on a C chord. Yeah, and then you can just go into the first verse. Okay, so once again let's go through that very slowly all together from the start. Even slower. Then we're off into the singing. Hope you got that. Right, so let's go to, then we're going to the first verse. So when we start a song, we're doing that like that. The next chord is an F chord, and I play what I call a 4-fingered F, which is a standard F chord. But this, again, like the C, the 3rd finger goes up to this time the 5th string, 3rd fret from the F chord. And your pinky takes over on the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and when you play an F chord in this song, you play the 4th string strum, 5th string strum. Okay, so coming out of the intro, sorry. Down old South Fork, Kentucky, there lives a F man with a body. Back to C, nose. Back to F, spends his days in a, back to C, muddy haze, tangled in the cattail poles. Now to a G this time. So when you're doing the G, it's the way I'm playing it is I play the bottom E string, strum, then the 5th string strum. We're playing it that way. Okay, whichever way you're doing it. Okay, so let's do that whole first half of the first verse. Okay, do the intro. Well, down in old South Fork, Kentucky, there lives a man everybody knows. Spends his days in a muddy haze, tangled in the cattail poles. And we start again, C. Working on an ancient model, this time it's an F chord, shade of a yellow pine. Now this is the only other chord in the song, it's an A minor. And for an A minor you're playing the 5th string strum and the 6th string strum, which are both the A string and the bottom E string are open. Okay, so let's go to the second half of the first verse then. So it's working on an ancient model, F in the shade of a yellow A minor pine. Just a C, river full on a G, good old mountain sea wine. Right, so that's the first verse complete. Okay, so let's do the whole first verse complete with the intro. Okay, slowly. Well, down in old South Fork, Kentucky, there lives a man everybody knows. Spends his days in a muddy haze, tangled in with cattail poles, working on an ancient bottle in the shade of a yellow pine. Just a river full on good old mountain wine. Now we're going into the second verse, which is exactly the same to play with different words. And to go into it, we do a little walk up or run up. Okay, so it goes good from the first verse. Good old mountain wine. Okay, it does that. So that's third on the bottom E, open A string, second on the A string to the C chord, and the usual bump, bump. Right. So coming out of that, just a river full on good old mountain wine. Run up, take it for 10 out 4 hunting F. Sometimes if you paddle C palm, F might as well bring C, oh 6 string. Hammer that C, C, G, and if C don't feel right for picking F, we dance in the good C, A minor, wine. Just a C, river full G, and good old mountain wine. Now we come to the chorus. Okay, now another little run up into the chorus. So when you come out, good old second verse, good old mountain wine. This time it's the same sort of thing as you did before, a run out, but on different strings. Starts on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Open D string, 4th string, second on the D, or 4th string, and then we're going into an F chord, usual thing, 4th string strum, 5th string strum. Right, so coming out of that second verse, where it goes, just a river full on a good old mountain wine. Right, you go. Run up. Just a F, river full on a good old mountain C wine. F, shooting at the moon. C, squalling like a mountain. G, one line. And you can see, here on all the way to Jackson. F, past to Wolf Creek, A minor, wine. Just a C, river full on G, good old mountain wine. Okay, so once again we'll go through that chorus, we'll build up. Just a river full on good old mountain C wine. F, shooting at the moon. C, squaring like a mountain. G, wine. And if you can hear him or see, way to Jackson, past Wolf Creek, A minor line. Just C, river full on good old mountain wine. Okay, now at this point it goes into an instrumental bit. Which is exactly the same to play as a verse. Okay, it's just a verse with an instrumental over the top. Then it does another singing verse, which is exactly the same to play as the other 2 verses that we've just run through. And it does a chorus and then finishes. Okay, exactly the same chorus. So we'll do the final chorus and I'll show you the outro. Okay, so it leads up to the chorus, comes out of the final verse, and it goes just a river full on good old mountain wine. Right, a river full of good old mountain wine, shooting at the moon, squalling like a mountain lion. and you can hear him all the way to Jackson, past Wolf Creek line, just a river full on a good old mountain line. And this is where it changes. You go to an F chord, so it comes out of that final chorus. The outro goes just a river full, G, and C, F, back to C, just a river full on G, good old mountain, F, 1, G, C. So it's like a quick G, C. So the final bit coming out of that final chorus, just a river, F, good old mountain, C, F, shooting at the moon, C, calling like a mountain, G, line. And you see, clearing all the way to Jackson, F, A minor line, C, just a river full, G, good old mountain, sorry, I've just got that wrong, just a river full, G, good old mountain, C, Y, F. Just C, river full on G, good old mountain, F, 1, G, C. Okay, so there you have it, boys and girls, my take on River Full from Ian No. Thanks very much for watching and listening. I hope to see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.